Commencing immediately, we've instructed that all city departments are directed to postpone or cancel all non-essential public community events or group activities that require close contact and meetings with 50 or more people. That means that all city departments are directed to postpone and cancel all non-essential public events that require that close contact also of vulnerable individuals who are 60 and over or with compromised immune systems. And so we're directing a ban on all public events or conferences as city-owned properties that are anticipated to attract more than 50 or more attendees. Second, we will also ban all events or conferences on city-owned properties that are anticipated to have over 50 people. Third, I'm ordering our general managers to develop plans to stagger visitors in public buildings to no more than 50 at a time. For those who are worried that that will create a bottleneck, we'll use best practices as we've seen in Europe and other places, if there's any lines, to make sure that people have the proper social distance between them. Fourth, we're going to ensure that hand washing and sanitizing stations are available in public properties, that we take extra care to clean all of our facilities thoroughly, and encourage folks to stay away from events if they are sick, and implement the smart social distancing practices, which means that keeping of 6 feet between. Fifth, starting now, we're putting a stop on all non-essential travel by city employees, domestic and foreign. And finally, when the emergency ends, until the emergency ends, we will start to transition board and commission meetings to accessible phone or video conference sessions. And I know our city council president announced yesterday that city council meetings at this point will be on each Tuesday. But we are closing City Hall to all non-city employees. But we will make sure that there are plans for folks to be able to testify at any commissions that we have, and the city council, of course, will take that forward. These are common sense measures to make sure that this critical period we do everything that we can. Let me say 2 other things. I also want to call on our federal leaders to act swiftly. We've heard the testing and the need for tests. I know that Councilmember Buscaino met with the Vice President with local leaders in Washington, D.C. just yesterday. And we're underscoring that need for us to continue to get the tests that we need. But secondly, the legislation that's been introduced in the House of Representatives today to lessen the blow economically on those who are most vulnerable today, whether that's extending sick leave, unemployment benefits, or some of the other federal programs that can help small businesses and vulnerable individuals economically get through this, will be absolutely critical. And I know the City Council is looking at what measures we can, together with our county, do to help lessen the blow that we're already feeling among many workers and small businesses. If you were going to go out to dinner, maybe you don't go out to dinner, but order out of that restaurant. Let's prop up those local businesses that are here in Los Angeles, often our friends and family, in our neighborhoods. I'm certainly going to do that with my family tonight. Order locally, even if it's online. And do those things can help LA businesses and LA workers stay strong. And finally, I want to thank the county workers and state workers who have been so extraordinary. Dr. Ferrer, again, who has just been an amazing leader for all of us in the 88 cities of LA County, and also those first responders. We will put special attention on those health professionals, doctors and nurses, the paramedics and firefighters who we see represented by our fire chiefs behind us today, and those home care workers who are the most vulnerable. And finally, I want to say, let's be good during this time. I've never, ever seen Los Angeles not come together, but whether it's rushing to stockpile things and people that we're seeing images around this country and stores. By the way, you don't need to buy water if you live in the City of Los Angeles. Department of Water and Power water is actually, long before this crisis, even cleaner than bottled water, and is clean today. Don't lose your heads, offer help, say thanks to those who are on the front lines, and be smart. Make those decisions that will save a life.